Hey, Shanty, I'm gonna be on here real quick again. Real quick. I think I have fun today with this. Hey, Manny, I thought I'd come on here and talk for a minute until I guess Brianna or somebody gonna come on this evening. I really hope it's so because I don't usually get all this free time like this. And in the beginning, we all had to sit in here because the Rona was coming on. Everybody was on YouTube all day. Now it kind of eased up. So that's basically what it is. I just want to talk about the delusion that's going on. Just the craziness, y'all. I never just seen nothing like this before. This is, first of all, we all just left Olivia chat. Now, I'm glad she did that reaction video because there's no way I can actually sit up and watch a whole video of Stanky Baby. I don't go over there. I usually get the clip notes. And lately, for me to hear anything about them, in detail, I would have to watch Miss Olivia's reaction video. And when you listen to all the stuff that Stanky Baby was saying, I am too inclined that this lady has a mental issue. And allegedly, her friends, her ex-friends said that she was once in a crazy home once upon a time. And y'all, I believe it. Because the thing she was saying was just so far off left, but just so far off in space. Y'all, it was just unbelievable. She really think that this was planned. Things were planned a month or two ahead of time before this family had a tragedy. She is so pressed about Brianna's chat growing. And I don't know why she mentioned me. I don't need to be in her commentary at all. So I don't even know what's up with that. I'm surprised that she even mentioned me. Y'all, she is so pressed to the point where she's jealous of Brianna's beautiful hair because she tried to wear a wig with different colors, but all the legions and stuff was coming through on that greasy makeup she had on, and the color just wasn't right no matter how much flour she packed on her skin. So anyway, she's been over there doing the most. And the thing she said, I don't even know how to explain it. I really don't get that. I don't understand all that insanity. I think she needs to be locked up again. She has a dark spirit. Now, I know why she painted her house dark. We see it now. She's dark, and that's somebody that's deep down is really depressed. And she's trying to cover it up with all this deflection and lying that she's doing because everything she's saying was an absolute lie. I mean, she brought up stuff that I didn't even know about, which I should have knew about because I was around during certain times that she was mentioning. And yes, Tracy is really insane. She's running amok. She is that pressed to the point where the things she's saying makes no sense at all. She needs to get back on the Xanax or whatever it is she was taking before she went forward like that. Y'all, from the time she first came on here drinking that vodka in the morning and Christian Brothers, whatever it was in that coffee, she has gotten 10 times worse. I have heard it all this evening. Okay? QB playing. Well, you know what? He gonna keep playing my voice. He gonna make a point of my voice, my wigs, and everything. That is just what they do over there. So he can just do whatever he want to do. I really don't care. I'm over all this foolishness that they doing. As I get to talking about it tonight, I won't mention Stanky Baby. Now that I do it in passing like I do sometimes, because we clearly see now that there's an issue. She is so obsessed with this family. She practically saying that the lady gonna come over there as if she's gonna make Tina come over there and talk to her. So when she said that, it just confirmed that she's mad because the lady that's representing her family went to Brianna reached out to Brianna. And she hates the fact that Brianna is doing stuff from her heart. You know what I'm saying? God put it in her spirit to help this lady out so we can debunk the lies that's going around over here on YouTube. And in the meantime, y'all, D. Ramsey came on. And I saw when she came on, so I started looking over there. Lord, she was over there crying in there, sloppy drunk, and then cooed around, apologizing to Bama. So what happened, she said, Fi made her see the light. She said it is what Fi said to make her change her mind and apologize. But at the same time, she was doing backhand apologies because she said that, but if you say some F shit, I will bash you. And she said that several times after she went into another backwards apologies. Okay. She just said that she would beat her arse. She would beat her arse if she do something else. That's called F shit. She said she don't want her to feel beat up on. And so that's another reason why, she's trying to, apologize to her. She said she don't want her, to be tore down, and she don't want to be a part of tearing her down. But you already tore her down, and now you back over in a drunken stupor apologizing. What sense did that make? Sean just don't know what he wants you to do. He just don't know, and he constantly keep putting her up. So I think maybe she felt sorry for him because other people in her camp is turning against her. So in her mind, she's getting the beat down. But then, y'all, when she got through with that video, but let me finish saying this though. At the end of this video that she just did, the first one, y'all, the Holy Spirit hit her. She was sitting down doing some Hebrew hopping with her arms because she didn't stand up. The Holy Spirit hit her and she started playing gospel music. Now, how hypocritical can you be? I don't like nobody playing with God like that. But that is what she did. She broke out in song as she was dancing, and she was in the spirit. And I've seen it all. That's why I say, what is wrong with these people? Getting drunk and then calling on God. Come on, y'all. Isn't that a hypocrite? What do you call that when somebody do that? A hypocrite. Okay? She said she needed the Holy Spirit and that she was being obedient to the Spirit. So that's why she don't want to be a part of that bashing. And again, thank you, 5A, for the words that you spoke. So in other words, 5A gave us some words of wisdom, some biblical words, gave us scripture, whatever the case she may be. And so, the devil can quote scripts too. Y'all know that, right? So that goes hand in hand. Like she be doing a card reading, and she don't. And what else she do? And she don't do it for good. I put it to you like that, because that's the thin line between the prophetess and a palm reader. The palm reader would do it sometime for evil, but not all, because I know other people practice religion like that. So let me clear that up. But then the prophet is doing it for the biblical way or whatever, and they say for the good of God and from their spirit. In other words, they're not in their flesh. Okay, the spirit come up upon them. God give them a vision, and God gives them things to say. But we know D. Ramsey, I don't know where hers is coming from. We all know where Stanky Baby's coming from, but I can take a wild guess because of the way she just got to getting in the spirit with those spiritual songs after she told the lady, but if you say some F shit, I am going to bash your head in. I just don't want to be a part of the tearing down. So then she comes back on a second video. I believe her and Lady P is having words because Lady P didn't like her jumping into the gospel music like that. She came back on there and she wasn't crying no more. She didn't look as drunk. So maybe it kind of came down after that rant and all the dance she was doing. Maybe she sweated it on her system, but she came back telling Lady P that she was in the spirit. Okay. And she said this was the only way that she can get a message over to Bama because she don't have Bama's phone number. They don't talk on Texas or email or anything. So she had to come on YouTube and speak to Bama. That was the only way she can get to her. But Lady P felt like she shouldn't have came out in public or on her channel speaking like that to Bama. But kudos to you, Lady P, but you just as worse as all the rest of them. But kudos to you taking up your friend. Not that I care. Because all of y'all over there are hypocrites and doing the most. Lady P, you need to stop running around talking about people and pay attention to your own health. I don't like to go there, but like somebody said, all that false praying and stuff that y'all doing over there, you need to be praying to get moved up on the list and stop worrying about everybody else's illnesses. That's what you need to do, Lady P. I think all of y'all crazy over there. Five Bay told Bam and D Ramsey said, Five Bay told her, if this was happening to you, what would you do? In other words, if it happened to you, you would probably be feeling the same way that Bama doing, and meaning the lies that she told. So in other words, D. Ramsey said, oh, I get it now. She must be getting beat down. She's going through something. She's really grieving. She this and that. So and she back to that again. When yesterday she said she was a lie. She said that she be in the Zoom meetings, and they have Zoom meetings now. Every so often they're going to be having them. She said, we drag any everybody over there on the Zoom meeting, and anybody can get it, and that's what she's do. She say she like doing it. She do talk a bunch of shit over there. That's how she said it. She said she drags, she talks a lot of shit because she's a comedian. That's part of her personality. That's her MO, is to drag the hell out of people when she said the word shit. So Lady P and Bama now, y'all, is having words because Bama felt like that was disrespectful for her to come over there and talk and start playing gospel music. Now, I agree with Lady P on that one. But like I said, y'all all crazy as far as I'm concerned. Y'all all I need some holy water. Just bathe in some holy water. Because Lady P, you over there still upholding that mess. You and Crooked Neck. Crooked Neck even had the audacity to say something about Brianna's beautiful hair. Y'all know who Crooked Neck is. The one that came here trying to play Tracy. He looked just as stupid as he sound. And y'all know for about 6 or 7 months, I didn't think the man could talk. I thought the man was mute because he was afraid to talk. Jay Wilson had to do his days, his turn on the men's panel. He would not open up his mouth. Not only did he look like a little mouse, with a wig too heavy for his head and made his neck crook over, he wouldn't open his mouth and say something. Then somewhere along the line, he grew some balls, y'all, and he'd be able to send the most. And Joyce blocked. Now, I don't understand why Joyce Blogg's all up in the mix like that. Now, she really needs to go somewhere and sit down with her thieving, but she stole all that woman money out her account. Y'all remember that? That's why I say all of them that be on that Zoom, because like I said, D. Ramsey just bragging about how they do on the Zoom, and anybody can get it on the Zoom. So I'm assuming that instead of going behind the peak door or the Patreon or whatever, they doing this Zoom thing, and it's for members only, and they get up there and talk about everybody like a dog because they know we can't hear it. Now, D. Ramsey, she gonna spill the beans, y'all. Yes, Tracy, she said that she's a comedian, and that's what they do. They drag. She probably still in there right now, drunker than Cooter Brown. See, she wasn't no crying drunks. You know what I'm saying? That she don't really not express herself when she's sober. You know how some people have to have a drink, you know, and it would be their medicine to get them to talking and doing whatever they need to do. Well, that's all right. He done that before, Leandros. I'm quite sure he is. See, they can't help but to do that. And QB, thank you for listening. Okay, because I know that's probably what you over there doing. Ain't nobody lying on you. Huh? QB, if you were on your own and get back like you was before you got in stinky baby camp, you'd be doing way better than her too as well. And then the tables be turned. She'll be talking about you. But you made a choice. Not that I care for the other ladies, but they probably would have been the best choice for you. And then why did you just tell her you didn't like that food she was serving us for dinner? Does she know? Or did you delete or cut out that part about you spitting that food out? You know that was horrible. Don't nobody fry no chop the night before, then the next morning get up and make some brown water and pour it over with some raw bell peppers or whatever them chunks or whatever and slide in the oven. And that's why you spit it out. I'm just right in the first place. Now they're gonna be tough. So I understand why you did that. I do. Bama, yeah, liquid courage, you're right, is what it's called. Liquid courage. Okay? Now, I'm out of my moderators just saying I got 44 likes. There's 212 people in the house. If y'all forgot, y'all can go ahead and hit it. Now, back to what I was saying. Those pork chops will be tough, tougher than a turkey breast. Why would somebody fry some pork chops, put them in the refrigerator, maybe she let them set out all night, I don't know how she do it, and slide them in the oven the next day? That man could have been choked and she would have had a lawsuit. So you did right by spitting out. I understand you didn't want to hurt her feelings. And then there was some lasagna. What was the pasta? What was the pasta at? I couldn't tell if her dressing was macaroni cheese or dressing. We couldn't even tell. All I know was a horrible Thanksgiving meal. And I feel sorry for a child that relates a turkey to Thanksgiving that can't even learn the culture because their mama's so dumb and stupid. You're not trying to teach you the culture. Okay? Yeah, we saw him spit that food out, Leandra. We saw him. We saw him spit it out. Yeah. And so, y'all, that's why I had to hop back on here. I just don't understand these people over here being so hypocritical. One minute you worship in the bottle, and then the next minute you saying you in the spirit. Y'all, it's up there. Y'all see it. Y'all can go see her doing all that Hebrew hopping, sitting in the chair. She wasn't doing it with her feet. She was doing it with her hands. She was singing to the Lord. She was throwing her hands up. She was in the spirit. The spirit. I felt like she wanted to break out in song and sing about Aretha Franklin. In the spirit. I'm in the spirit. These people are hilarious, y'all. So for those of y'all that didn't catch Olivia, or did y'all see Stanky Baby? Either one, when you hear her talk, you're going to be appalled. You guys are going to be appalled at the hypocrisy that's going on around here. We really don't even have to say too much about them because they're making themselves look stupid and dumb on their own. You know, they're doing it on their own. They don't know how crazy they look, but they want to come over here and talk about it everybody else. I don't understand that. And I still ain't going to never get understanding or comprehend somebody coming on here lying about a tragedy that happened and made a mockery out of it. Because to me, that's what Stanky Baby over there doing now. She basically said she didn't care about what was going on. This lady don't have no cool. This lady don't have no morals. This lady don't have no values. This lady has nothing. This lady, I'm starting to think Stinky Baby don't really even have a soul. I have never saw or heard so much bitter and evenness as she was saying about everybody who she was talking about. All the old stuff. And I don't understand. Now, if you go over there and break up some old stuff about her, she gonna be in her feelings. Okay, so like I said, I understand why they mad at Brianna. I really do. You know, she worked hard on her platform. She didn't even though she was a big supporter in TSCC, she didn't even use their name to grow. She did it on her own, Stanky Baby, unlike you. And you still doing the same thing. Y'all are just so pressed over there. Y'all are that young lady's number about to go crazy because you guys are getting washed up and you know it. You have lost a lot of your subbies. You got a lot of new ones over there that don't know what's going on. They don't know the history what's going on. So all they can do is hear what you're saying. And once they start branching out and seeing different, then they leave you over there where you at. They don't want nothing to fool with you no more. Okay? That's what they do. You're right, Carrie. They drag themselves every time. They just don't see it. You know, they'll say one thing, then the next thing they forget about it. And then she says something else. I said, well, wow, look at this. Are they listening to themselves? Are they listening to themselves? I don't know. I just don't get it. How you cook green bell pepper and they still look raw. I know. And when you do a meal like that, you got to saute them bell peppers and onions and stuff sometimes when you make it a gravy. Because is that what that was, a gravy? Was she trying to make a gravy? Is that what that's supposed to be in over them hard pork chops that she fried the night before? Is that what that was supposed to have been? No wonder he choked. And he tried to play it off. He choked. He didn't even have a napkin in his hand. He had to like slide it in his hand, and then I guess reach for a napkin. He tried to play it off. I felt bad for him then. I really did. Yeah, that's another thing. They jealous because Brianna made her 5K. She lost her mind. Yes, she did. And why can't she celebrate her 5K? She worked for it. She didn't buy no subbies along the way. Everybody know that Stanky Baby bought something from from what you call it, Russia and China, and a little bit from Japan. We remember all those different names that was in her chat that we couldn't understand. We remember when she bought all that. Yes, mother poor child. How you gonna smother? They were smothered all right in some brown water with some raw onions and pork chop. Now the onions and bell pepper may have baked, but they still would have been firm in that gravy if that's what that was. She didn't try to saute them, brown them, or do nothing. Just poured it over there. Thank you, Tracy, for the super chat. Yeah, they over there lying big time lying. They lying, yeah, they lying. They lying, y'all, they lying, y'all, they lying, y'all. Yes, we celebrating Brianna. Yes, we are. Okay. So, I mean, it's somebody that really worked hard on her own for real. She didn't lean on nobody that I can see. Of course, they're spinning and tell a lie. TSCC this, TSCC that. Girl, they're still holding on to TSCC. Poor things. I don't know. Poor things. They still hold on TSCC. And then all of a sudden, they psych it. We knew all this tragedy and everything was going to happen before it happened. Now, ain't that reaching too far? I had never seen it like that either, Leandra. I had never seen that like that for my life. Never seen nobody cook pork chop like that. All she had to do was brown them and then make her gravy. She could have made her. She could have fried them a little bit. Don't let them get done. Put them to the side and make her roux. Put it back in there. Or she could have just fried them. Pull most of the grease off of it. Cut her onions and bell pepper in there. Put some water in there. All the seasoning stuff and let it just stew on down. She don't know how to make gravy. So evidently she didn't learn how to cook. Hey, proverbial one. Evidently she didn't know how to cook. So in return, I really feel sorry for the little girl over there. I really do. But now she goes, because something happened in her childhood. And she has those flashbacks. And she really thinks somebody coming at her child. So that is a mental illness. You need to go back into that little crazy house where you was, or wherever you was allegedly. Get back on your Xanax, Valiums, or whatever, what you call it, lorazepam, or whatever it is you be taking. Okay, that's what you need to do. No, I'm not trying to get on no kitty channel. Let me see what you say. I can't do that. Let's do a video and teach the kids. I would like to teach the kids. And seriously, yeah, but I need to teach the kids like Stanky Baby, though. Them kind of kids. I'm trying to give her a teaching lesson right now. I'm trying to tell her how to smother some pork chops with some gravy. And then don't put no lemon pepper in the potatoes. And when you make lasagna, you don't have to have all whatever. Did she put some cheese on top of that lasagna? Was that just a pan of one layer of some meat? What you call it? The pasta, and then a whole bunch of meat on top. Do tell QB if you're listening. Drop down and tell. Do tell. We want to know. Give your honest opinion. Tell her that was not a Thanksgiving meal. It wasn't even cohesive. Whoever saw pork chops and macaroni cheese, lasagna, I'm assuming that was dressing. I don't know what it was, but just pork chops and lasagna, that don't go together. She didn't have none of that. She didn't have no ricotta cheese. Cottage cheese in the ricotta. She didn't have the right kind of cheese. I ain't seen no cheese on top of there. That lizard. I don't either. Like I say, I get Cliff Notes. I hear about it, right? Cute. I might see a small thing of it. And then lately, I only really been hearing most of it is because of Miss Olivia. But truth be told, I really was tired of hearing about Stanky Baby. Tell the truth about it. But the way Miss Olivia do it and comment on it after that, it makes it fun. It makes it interesting. And that's just the way I see. So, that's the only way I can listen to her is to do it like Miss Olivia was doing. listen in peace. Had to drop down. You have me with. I ain't trying to do it like that, but I'm just telling the truth. And that's the only way I can listen to everything she said. It has to be somebody doing it in that manner, and break it down, and we can talk about how stupid and crazy she sounds. I mean, and did she mention your name too, Lady Nika? She was on a warpath, huh? She talking about everybody and them people over there. She was on a warpath. Yeah, you right. That dressing was a weapon. Dressing, cause she got me. Hey, Ronnie Q, Leandra. Hey, oh, she put eggs. She put eggs in what? What did she put in the potatoes? What? What? Oh Lord! So it was worse than what we thought. Did she have eggs in the gravy? Lord, that baby missed on her Thanksgiving dinner. And did y'all notice there was no family around? Like some was mentioned about family earlier in Miss Olivia chat. Because she was saying something about she got hundreds of first cousins and she don't know them, so nobody would know about a godparent and this and that. That's not why, because of the number you have. The reason is nobody in your family wants to fool with your dysfunctional butt. Did y'all see when her niece graduated and they had a camel? Now, this was what, almost a couple years ago, maybe a year and a half at the most. And the parents gave her a nice big party for her graduation, something like that. It was like in the streets, like it was how you have a party in the streets. What would you call it? A block party? That's the way it looked. And they had a stage and everything. And she was going around filming it. But she was speaking to people, but wasn't nobody really ran up to her and speaking to her. Even when she got ready to go, and she went over to the side where a lot of young men were standing to start her car up to leave, said something to them, and they barely spoke. That was the beginning when I noticed that she really don't have no interaction with most of her family like that. And she said the young lady was her niece. So I'm assuming, I don't know if it was a brother, was it one of her brothers? I don't know who the parents was of that niece. Because we know one of the brothers in prison for murder. We know the other one butted here back and forth from prison. But she was saying that was her niece. And she wasn't a part of that at all. Nobody really welcomed her. Stanky Baby said about Rita's son was yes. And she needs to be. Oh no, I'm gonna say the wrong thing because she's gonna take the strap. Well, anyway, it was deplorable. It really was. And at first, I thought Miss Olivia was talking about the first time when Shawshank told her depression cookie, she had to call CPS. But now this latest one y'all was talking about when I got clear on it, really ain't did nothing like that. I mean, nothing at all. And I don't want to bring the children in it, but yeah, Jessica, it was deplorable. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Now, I'm not joking when I'm talking, and I don't know what you're saying you're joking about, but I'm not joking about when her family was out there. And I don't know if any of y'all saw that or remember when there was a graduation or senior ball or something was going on there, and she said that that was her family, that was her niece. But if that's the case, she wasn't even close to her sister-in-law. She always talk about Baby J. Thank you for the 93 likes. Thank you for the 252 here. Because y'all late. Y'all know, I mean, it's late for me. I don't know who's coming on. But I said, let me come fill in some space. Because I could be at home right now. And while I'm waiting for people to come on, I said, let me come talk. So it won't be too long while waiting. I'm assuming Brianna will be on tonight at the same time. And I don't know who else be coming on in the evenings. Now, you said good morning. You must either be somewhere where you have to be saying good morning. Evidently, you somewhere else. Well, welcome. However, it's 4:33 p.m. where I'm at. Okay. She pulled a Bama before Bama. Them folks didn't even know her. She put a Bama before Pama. Them folks didn't know her. She put okay, I got to figure that one out. Proverbial one. Can you make that a little bit more clear? I'm not catching on to what you said. But as far as putting the Bamas, she pulled a worse of Bama. And Bama, girl, what is wrong with you? She need not talk about anybody getting touched. Well, exactly. She need to talk about whatever trauma she went through when she got touched. And then she lied on her child. Do y'all think she lied when she said that happened to her child? Because I notice anything somebody say on here, she goes put it against their child. Somebody doing this to my child. Somebody did nothing to call the police. I don't believe nothing that she's saying about Rita right now. I don't believe that. See, it was Mother's Day, the same day she told the story about Princess being touched. Let her tell it. She never told the story, Leandra. She never told the story. I think those videos are all down. Well, not think. I'm quite sure they are deleted. But there's one person on here for sure probably have it. And I haven't seen them in a while. Was they nosy and petty? Who is that person that has all the videos and still having? They used to put them up. I don't see that person around no more. But they had every video that somebody so-called deleted. And every while they would put them up, but they would never get flagged or anything. With nothing would never happen to them, and they would have everything negative on there. I haven't seen that person in a while. She was occurring like Biama, claiming people belong release. Oh, she at the party because it's a black party and she can lie and say it was fun. Yeah. So do you? So that's what that was. Is that why they? You know what? You bring a good point though. I didn't think about it like that. That wasn't her real family. I thought it was just because her family don't like her. But you said something there now, so now that's making me think back on it harder. And I think you're right. Maybe that's why they weren't interacting with her at all. At all. And I was thinking to myself, wow, they don't even seem like they like her. And then we saw that Christmas party when she took that baby monster, all the grown people in that car when they was drinking and smoking trees and stuff, which they said they wasn't, but they were. And got in that party around that baby looking at to her as as for need security, she seemed like she was afraid, she wasn't comfortable, and they were standing up there with the munchies, dropping chocolate all in her head. Thank you for the 106 likes. I remember that story. I was in her life. She lied so much for 50. Yes. Now they say she over there doing another scam of using that baby for money. This ain't gonna never stop. But this one scam that we've been talking about now going on 3 weeks, it really do need to stop. It really does. And I wonder how long it's gonna go on. Somebody said it'll probably go on until everything is over with, investigation, all like that. But I hope not, because that could be another month or two. Because Bama gonna sit over there. She's gonna sit over there, and milk every penny out of it that she can. Stanky baby and will keep putting on the show. So I don't know if any of this is real. When they get mad at Bama on there, then they come back the next day, apologize, and they come back the next day in the drunk and stupor, not liking the back and forth, back and forth. I just don't know what to say about these people. But they don't need to be on here talking about nobody else. They really don't need to be on here saying nothing about nobody. How in one breath she talking about Rita children, but in the next act, like she cares about the Barnes family, make it make sense. And it don't make no sense. She don't care. She don't, neither one of them care. Stanky baby argued me because Gubby would back up like they're asking to, and no, you're not invited. Let me throw that in there. No, you're not invited. Now, y'all, I'm gonna say something else too before I get off of here because it's been over a little bit over 30 minutes. And this person is not a content creator. So I'm not gonna say the name, but I know she in the bushes, I know she around, but I need to I think I want to say this. I think I want to say this. Let me get to exactly something I read today because people do the most. They constantly try to tell you how to run stuff, how to do stuff. I let the person comment all the time in my chat. You know, I want everybody to feel free. They can say what they want to say up here, you know, like that. But some people started to take it too far. Okay. Okay. The first time she wrote me, Ken is lying. Rico really was trying to help. Kiki is lying. He was trying to help. She put the exclamation points. Okay. Then she wrote again. Let's just apologize to him. That's all you have to do. It's not that hard. Yes, she jumped on your panel. Velma knew what she was doing. Then she wrote in big letters with exclamation marks, hollering at me. Just apologize. Rico, apologize for what? I already said what I said. And maybe it didn't come out my mouth right, but that wasn't my intention. Now, you know who I'm talking about. Back up a little bit because you started to be a little bit too verbal. Okay? I wrote it back. I don't owe no apologies. That's what happened. That's how I meant it. Go tell Gummy to apologize for using him. You sound delusional. How you fix your mouth to tell me what to do is amazing. You're doing too much. You're doing the most. And I'm choosing my words carefully. And when I say I'm choosing my words carefully, I had all kind of words going in my mind that I know I shouldn't say. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to embarrass you. But when I see you again in my chat doing something, then I probably will mention out loud who you are. Not unless you want to say who you are right now. Okay? So I just want you to know that. I let you get away with a lot of that because I feel like people can express what they want to say. And QB, are you still streaming me? Because they say you streaming me. I know you need some views. So I know you're not using me for views. What you need to be doing is going over there telling Gummy Mouth to leave that family alone. They don't like her. They don't want her around them. They want her to leave them alone. And then get your friend straight over there too. Oh, thank you, baby. Get her straight over there too and tell her you to back off. She don't have to be that jealous behind a young lady who built herself up. She had to be that jealous because all her wigs that she wear don't match her complexion because the legions start coming through no matter what kind of makeup she put on. Stop talking about how people look, people's skin. And go find her good dermatologist to help with all the legions that she have all down her chest when she wear them low cut blouses and you showing all them sores, aka legions. That's what you need to be doing. You need to be telling the right from wrong, QB, because you could have been likable until you went over there with Stanky Baby. It is what it is. Okay? You would have been likable. But you over there doing the most for her. You would have been better off with the other ladies for real. However, I don't agree with them jumping on every platform just to talk about that all the time. But I'm just saying. So yes, do what would have been best for you. So you can sit over there and say, "Well, he tried to tell me what to do what's best for me." I'm just saying you probably would have came out better because you see, you know yourself, and you just don't want to admit it. I don't know the hold she have on you, and vice versa, because I know you got a lot of tea on her if y'all did split up. But try to do something for yourself. Okay, then you be surprised how everybody start following you. People liked it you. They didn't never did like Stanky Baby because she came in here lying in the first place, talking about she's a prophetess and got up drinking and getting drunk every morning. Okay? Yeah, I know. Everybody leave, and you know what? He don't get it. He don't get it. Take it back. He don't get it. Why people pulling back from him? But I get it. He must want to be loyal. Do whatever the whole 9 yards. But she really don't like you because she's really homophobic. She don't really care for gays. She said that, last year and sometime this part this year, she tells how she feels sometime for real. Her true feelings come out for real, especially when she be over there on full. Especially when she be over there on full. Her true feelings comes out every once in a while. And you know that's right. So I don't get it. You know this. And you sit around, you listen to it before you even joined her. You know that's how she felt. Oh well, but y'all, I'm finna get my booty up off here. I've been talking for 40 minutes. I had to come on here and tell y'all how delusional these people is. D. Ramsey doing the most. She over there cussing somebody all crying and then come back with some spiritual music and get into it. Lady P. Lady P feel insulted, saying that she's wrong for playing gospel music. And oh Lord, it's just too much. Or should I say too much? This just too much, y'all. How you gonna do that? Come on, what do you call that's dark? The demons, the demons in you. Oh my God, I don't know. I think you need to go lay prostrate on an altar somewhere. I didn't say prostate now. I didn't say prostate. Okay, go stretch out on that altar and pray for some deliverance, girl. That's what you need to do. If you used to be a prophetess for real in real life, girl, go get you some redemption. Go get redeemed. Okay, go get redeemed. Sinners, a Christian is a sinner who fell down. Okay, you know that. And vice versa. All right, go get you some redemption. That's all you got to do. God will take you back. He forgives anything. Okay? That's all you need to do. We praying for you. Go get you some redemption. With that said, y'all, my 40 minutes is up. Toodaloo, I'm out of here. See y'all for coffee. Toodaloo.